Ugh. What's up, YouTube? Justin here. Alright, so today what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you guys through a typical day of me eating, drop some nutrition and fitness knowledge along the way, kind of show you a typical day, what I do, and yeah, we're going to just do that. So come along. So I'm in bed, so I'm about to get out of bed, but I'm not really in bed. Uh, I had a early dentist appointment this morning. And I also stayed up real late last night working out. Like I got home at a little before 1, so I probably didn't get to bed till closer to 3. So I slept in later than I normally do. I normally try to get up around 7:30 or 8. Got up today. What time did I get up? 8:45. Yeah, because I got up at 8:45. Had an appointment at 9. So what I decided to do was wake up and just drink some water and not eat, since I did have, it was also a refeed day. So my weigh-in, I'm going to show you guys my weigh-in. My weigh-in is not, I guess, accurate. It's more of a false weight. It's kind of like after, because I upped my carbs yesterday to about 400, 420. Normally I have right under 300. So the weight that I'll probably be checking in won't be really accurate, but I feel like my body needed it. So I did a little bit of a refeed yesterday, and I stayed up late, so I ate late. So I wanted to get a closer or more true weigh in. So I woke up, went to my dentist appointment. Teeth are hurting like hell. No cavities though, so that's cool. Um, but yeah, so now I'm back and I haven't ate anything today. So I'm about to weigh in, see where I'm at, and then get my first meal in. So cool. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, as I expected, higher, show you guys what I'm seeing. So 197.9. So yeah, probably 2.5 pounds heavier than I was hoping for, but kind of expected that with how much I ate yesterday. And I mean, it was not crazy, but definitely think I'm a little extra than I normally am. Random note, does anyone else feel like wearing boxers when they're dieting is pointless? They don't even fit me. But cool. Alright, so we're gonna go downstairs now and we're gonna get some breakfast, which I'll show you what that is in a second. Currently, this is what I'm looking at. Your little pose, little flex, here. Another random note. Girlfriend likes my face shaved, so I still like facial hair, but she always likes when I have shaved face. I feel like I look like I'm like 18. I'm 24. But yeah, so if you're wondering why I look like a baby, it's because of the girlfriend. But anyways, let's get back to the food. Thought process. In the mornings, I do essentially no carbs or low carbs. And reason why is when you wake up in the morning, although today is a little different, it's almost noon, it's 11. When you wake up in the morning, you're most insulin sensitive and your cortisol levels are high. So this could be good and bad. Insulin's job in the body is to build, and it doesn't really segregate. It doesn't really say I'm going to build just muscle or build just fat. So in my mind, I try to prevent the insulin spike when I'm dieting. And cortisol's job, although it has a really bad reputation, is to break down. And once again, it doesn't really segregate from fat or muscle or carbs or whatever. So I actually tried to write out that and allow my body to utilize fat burning, because your body chooses carbs to use as an energy source, because it's the easiest source for the body to utilize as energy. So by not feeding your body carbs right away in the morning, it's forced to use the fats of your body. So that's what I do. I try to prolong my carbs until more in the afternoon, and then I load up hard before and after my workouts. So it's the opposite of people who say that you can't have carbs in the evening. I have the majority of my carbs in the evening and in the afternoon. It's kind of like a carb backloading method, I guess you'd say. But for today, for this breakfast, I'm going to have an omelet. So, got grade A, large eggs. I'm going to throw in some egg whites just so I can have more bulk. Got some spinach, got some mushrooms, got some Scooby snacks. No, I'm just joking. Sriracha, of course. A little Mexican cheese, and this Southwest blend. just full of frozen vegetables, and obviously got some chicken. So, alright, so got all the ingredients cut up as you can see right there. On the scale, everything was measured individually, then zeroed out and measured again. For the cheese, I ended up only using half a serving, just because I don't need that much. Did 2 egg whites, did 3 eggs, a handful or a pinch of spinach, and then did that Southwest blend, did some mushrooms, cut that all up, and so you can see here, getting the base nice and set up. Seasonings, I used garlic powder, used black pepper, and used ground red pepper. I try to stay away from using extra salt when I need to, just because some of the foods I have that I do eat tend to have a lot of sodium in it, but I'm not like an advocate of like trying to stay super low in sodium. I figure my body will just kind of adjust to what I eat on a regular basis. Okay, so I said it's gonna be an omelet. We're going to try to make an omelet because not always the best on the flip. So if I fail the flip, then we're gonna have scrambled eggs. All right, so let's toss this lovely plate of food. Everyone say hi to Max. He's my #1 fan in the kitchen, always right by my side. So this is a lot of crap. Cool. Get that going. I'll be up in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. Okay, so let that kind of cook a little bit. Probably throw out a lid on that in a second and see how it turns out. Alright, we're gonna document this. The flip. Do you flip or do you fail? Come on, you can do it. I think we got it. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna say that's like a half win because it's not really gonna close. That's nice and crispy. We're gonna pull that off. That. It's a half win. Alright guys, so this is the macros of my breakfast. 8 carbs, 21 grams of fat, 56 grams of protein, and 445 calories. This is what this beast looks like. I couldn't resist, so I started eating it. But it's good size. Probably should have got a bigger plate. But yeah, so I'm gonna scarf this down, get to work a little bit, and then I'll talk to you guys on my next meal. If you look closely, it looks like Danny's trying to calculate her macros too. She's trying to decide. Hey Danny, what you doing? And you're ugly when you're wet. Say hi. You hungry? And then, if we zoom in over here, see Max look at himself. Max, say hi. Alright, what's up guys? It's lunchtime. It's 1:39. Last time I ate was right about 2 hours ago. Okay, before I sleep, it's 2 hours, but I'm not the type of person who's like, I have to eat every 2 hours. It just kind of worked out that way this time. Yeah, with meal frequency, I'm not a big advocate. I mean, I advocate eating small meals just so you don't overeat, but in terms of metabolism and efficiency, and is it better for you to eat smaller meals versus bigger, fewer, larger meals? From the data that I've read and from what I've researched in the past, there's no significant difference in eating 6 to 8 small meals versus 2 or 3 large meals. I just eat small meals because I like to eat. I like to eat food. I'm in my kitchen working, and I just like to eat smaller meals more frequently. But definitely does not mean there's not days where I won't have just 3 large meals. Yeah, so in terms of meal frequency, it's not that I eat every 2 hours. I just eat when I'm hungry and when I can make it fit, and when I think it's most optimal for me for working out. So today, almost every, let's see if we can raise it a little bit. All right, cool. I'm gonna just do this. Hey. So today and almost every day of my life, I feel that for lunch I have wraps. They're just easy. They're not heavy. You know, they don't make you feel like you need to take a nap. They're good and they fill me up. So I'm going to show you kind of what I do and what I put in it. So the wrap itself, I kind of bounce back and forth, but this is one of my staples. It's a Mission. Let's see if you can hear. There you go. Mission Carb Balance Medium Tortilla. The macros on this are pretty awesome. So for one of the tortillas, so medium sized, it's 120 calories, 3 grams of fat, 5 grams of protein, 19 carbs, but out of those 19 carbs, 13 are fiber. So I guess you could say it's like 6 grams of net carbs. So when you count macros, you don't count like net carbs, you count complete carbs, but basically what net carbs is the carbs that make up minus fiber. So the net carbs are the carbs that are going to raise blood sugar, are going to cause a change in your blood sugar. Fiber is really good. So it's a macro that you don't have to count for calories, but it's important to hit. Prevent diabetes, keep you regular, and it's just something that I encourage you definitely to keep on a regular basis. Or to have on a regular basis. You know, things like Quest bars, these tortillas are kind of staples just to keep my fiber counts high. For a male, I would say anything over 30, you're doing pretty good. Stay probably under 50, so like 30 to 45, just depending on how heavy you are. And for females, I'd say anywhere from 20 to 30 is a good range. So I always try to get my fiber in. Helps you keep full, too. So tortilla, I always use some spinach or some lettuce just to kind of give some green leafy texture to it, sometimes a crunch. I had sriracha for breakfast, so I'm cheating on with some Frank's. That kind of sounds weird, but gotta use some Frank's hot sauce this time. I'm doing some fat-free Hidden Valley Ranch. This stuff's awesome. It's high in sodium, so if you're a sodium fanatic, then whatever. But I use it. I never see any problems with it, and it's super low calorie. It's essentially like Walden Farms. So if you want to use Walden Farms instead of that, so you can avoid the sodium and just kind of no calories, that's a great option too. This is my secret ingredient. So not really, but see, there you go. Philadelphia. It's like third the fat. Yeah, third less fat. Chive and onion. I'll also do the jalapeno cheese, jalapeno, something, I don't know. Really good. And you only need to do you can do half a serving, so like 1 tablespoon. So that's only like 2.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, 1 gram of protein, and 35 calories. But this stuff is a game changer. It makes it so much better. Then I obviously got my chicken. If I don't have chicken prepped up, I don't really try to have chicken always prepped up, even though as a flexible dieter, it's kind of important to have just so you can always use it for whatever you want to mix it with. But if I don't do chicken, I'll do tuna, lunch meat, whatever. You could do tilapia, whatever you really want, but always do a wrap. And I'll probably have some like veggie straws or some kind of like wheat or popped wheat thin. Yeah, the popped wheat thins. I like the popped ones because you can do more. It's more volume. And then I'll probably do some kind of like Greek yogurt. Alright, so this is what it's turned out to be. Got the wrap, got 3 ounces of chicken, got a third a serving of the wheat pop thins, which are these. Sour cream and onion. Let's see if I can get the macros. Nope, maybe. It's not gonna zoom in. Anyways, 130 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 23 carbs, but only a third a serving. Got the spinach, the cream cheese, the Frank's, the ranch, and then I'll afterwards I'm probably gonna have a full serving of the wheat pop thins. I'll just put the rest on the side. I'm a texture guy, so I like to have a little crunch. So I'll have a Dandelion Fit Greek Yogurt Blueberry, 80 calorie, super chill macros, 0 fat. I don't know, can't get to zoom. But anyways, 0 fat, 9 carbs, 12 grams of protein, and only 80 calories. So I have these multiple times a day. But cool, that's what I'll be eating. Alright, so just put in my lunch. Oops, come back. Okay. So lunch was 453 calories. There's chicken, Greek yogurt, pop thins, cream cheese, fat-free ranch, and the tortilla. So right at 900 calories today, and it's 230, so I'm pretty low still. Macros are only at 68 carbs, 30 grams of fat, and 87 grams of protein. So my next meal is going to be heavily concentrated on carbs because that's probably going to be my pre-workout meal. So my fats are a little under halfway there throughout the day. Protein is a little less than halfway, maybe like a third of the way there. So definitely going to have a protein and carb dense meal. Alright, so today I am actually going to be doing arms and shoulders workout, which means it's going to be a fun workout. It sucks actually, I've been having an injury. I've been having some like severe tendonitis in my right elbow, my forearm, and up into my tricep. So I actually have not been able to, it's weird because it's all in my flexors. I have not been able to do any kind of bicep movement. Any kind of pressure downward on my forearm kills my elbow. I could do any kind of pushing movements, chest press, any kind of things like that. I can even do pulling motions really. With all my back days, I've been doing straps just to kind of take emphasis away from my forearm and just have it on my lats and back. But any kind of bicep motion has been killing my forearm, so it kind of sucks because I haven't been able to do anything. But I've given about a week off of like not doing any kind of arm, not really stressing it at all. So I'm hoping I can do something today. It's still a little tender, but I'm stubborn, so I'm going to push it a little bit, see how it feels. If I can get away with it, then I'll have a good arm day, but regardless, I'm at least going to do triceps and shoulders. So, pre-workout meal. As you guys saw earlier, I'm way low on carbs. I'm not even at 100 carbs yet, and I need around 300 for the day. And I like to have, since I'm dieting, I like to have a good majority of my carbs before the workout, so that way at least, although I'm dieting, I'm still having high carbs going into my workout. So yeah, let's see. Pretty low, I know, so I need to get them up. And so what I was thinking, I'm looking at my MyFitnessPal right now to see where I'm at, but what I was thinking is I'm gonna have some oats. Give me some nice carbs, just kind of sustain my energy, nothing that's gonna spike it and then just drop. So I'll have like the fast digesting, like fun carbs later, but it's gonna be more, it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be more slow digesting and kind of fun carbs, I think, just to get them up. Carbs, yeah, I'm only at 68 carbs right now. So, need to do that. Everything else, what I'm gonna have is oats. I was packing these for my vacation. I just got back from the lake, so that's why it's in a bag. So these are just old-fashioned oats. I'm gonna mix it with a packet of the fruit and cream Quaker oats. I think I'm gonna do the strawberries. Sounds good. Gonna throw in a little bit of peanut butter. And then my sponsor, ASD, has their protein, which is Fusion. I'll show you that right there. Fusion. Kind of a standard way with 23 grams of protein, 135 calories, and 5 carbs. Really good tasting too. So we have the vanilla and the chocolate. Highly recommend it. Once again, I'll put a link on the bottom if you guys want to get 20% off. You can use my promo. And then also, since I've been drinking water all day, I kind of want to add a little flavor, so I'm going to drink some BCAAs early on. Once again, ASD just came out with Refuel. This is fruit punch flavor, so I'll probably have a scoop of this going with this meal just to kind of down it, and then I'll have some right after my workout too. So that is what I'm going to be making, and I will show you what the end product looks like here. A little bit of posing while my oatmeal is cooking.
Alright, so current macros are at 157, 46 grams of fat, and 124 on protein. So this meal has definitely bulked it up. Yeah, and I just put it with my breakfast. So currently at 1,500 calories. Got about 1,200 more to go. And this is what I'm eating right now. Finishing it up. Looks pretty good. Got cereal in there with the oats and the peanut butter, the protein. It's pretty damn good. So this will be my pre-workout meal, and I'll go work out here in about an hour. It's 4 o'clock now, so probably start getting ready around 5 and actually start lifting probably around 5:20 or so. Once again, just doing shoulders and arms, assuming my bicep lets me. Cool.